Today's topic is forces between multiple charges in the chapter of electric charges and fields. Like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel for next upcoming videos.
Today we are going to discussing about the forces between the multiple charges. In previous we discussed about the Coulomb's law. So in the Coulomb's law, what he given the statement? He given the statement between the 2 point charges, how the force will be there. So he observed the force between the only 2 point charges. But here we are taking forces between the multiple charges. So when you are taking the 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So multiple charges when you are taking. So by that multiple charges on one charge, how much of the force will be there. So by this, here you are observing one diagram. Here O is the origin. And here Q1 is the one charge, point charge. And I mean just I am taking the only 3 charges. Q1, Q2, Q3. So here by the Q2 charge, some force is acting on the Q1. At the same time, by Q3 also, some force is acting on the Q1. So here distance R12 represents between the Q1 and Q2 charges. And R13 means it is the distance between the Q1 to Q3. And at the same time, here you are observing the 3 lines. Here F1 is the, it means final F, it is not the F1. So here this F is the force finally which is acted by the Q2 and Q3 on the Q1. And F13 means force is acted by the Q3 to the Q1 on the Q1. So F12 means force is acted by the Q2 charge on the Q1 charge. So here final is the F. So we have to find out the value of F. So before going to this, we have to once recognize the superposition of principle of wave. So here why this we have to recognize. Here applied the wave principle. Here we are also. So what is that one there? The final displacement of the waves is equal to the sum of the individual displacement of the waves. In the same way, here the final force which is acting on the point charge is equal to the vector form of the individual point charges forces. So it means here what is the force is there at the final on the point charge? It is equal to the sum of the vector form of the forces which are acting by the another charges. So it means here we have to take final force F is equal to the sum of the vector forms. So vector form, how we have to write? F1 to F13. Here I am taking only 2, Q2, Q3 only. So sum is plus. So this is the equation. So when you are finding the F1 to F13, automatically it is easy to find out the value of F. So in the previous session already we know how to write the F12. So here according to the Coulomb's law, how we have to write the F12? F12 is equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R12 square into R12 cap. So this is the F12 equation by the Coulomb's law. If you are getting the confusion, once again see the before video, then you will be getting the one clarification. So in the same way here F13, here F12 I wrote that one, and by applying the Coulomb's law I am writing the F13. So F13 is equal in the same way 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q3. Here you have to write, here we are writing the Q1 Q2, but here Q1 Q3 by R13 square into R13 cap. So this is the another form. So when you are adding these two equations, you will be get 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R12 square R12 cap plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q3 by R13 square into R13 cap. So here when you are taking the common as a 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 then you will be get the Q2 by R12 square plus Q3 by R13 square. So here I am not writing the R12 cap, R13 cap. That is the just it represents the vector form position only. So here this is the final force for the charge Q1 by the remaining two charges Q2 and the Q3. So here when you are taking the so many charges up to nth, so then how we have to write? Here we have to write Q1 by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into sigma I is equal to 1 to n into Qi by R1I whole square into R1I cap. So here this is the final force. It means multiple when you are taking the charges, multiple charges, force acting between the multiple charges. F is equals Q1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into sigma I is equal 1 to n into Qi by R1I square into R1I cap. So here this is the force acting between the multiple charges.